We're outside for our jog. It's pouring rain, but we can't make any excuses. We committed to this yesterday.
It's kind of refreshing with all the rain as well.
Yeah, it's refreshing, but it's kind of cold. But it's a nice view. Distracts you from the tiredness of jogging. You can just look at the river. So this jog will take about 30 minutes. Trying to do it at a good pace, get tired, and then back home, get some work done. After the jog, I went straight to the computer to do some work. I work from home so I can work remotely. I spend a lot of time editing videos for you guys here on YouTube. I also have other businesses and projects that I focus on and really enjoying finding new things that excite me and work really hard to make them a reality. But my main work is the online coaching website, jonvenus.com, which I run with Catherine, where we focus on helping clients reach their fitness goals in the most healthy and sustainable way possible. So if you're looking for a new program to follow, check out jonvenus.com. It really is one of a kind. See you in a couple hours. I know you've been waiting for it. It's time for the giveaway of the week. I haven't done it in a while because I've been in Norway, but now Vivo Life is going to give one whole protein bag and one BCA away. So thank you, Vivo Life, for sponsoring this. So all you have to do to have a chance of winning is be part of the notification squad. So click the little bell, be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment and leave a like on this video, and you will be picked and announced on the next video. So I've now finished up some work on the computer and I'm about to hit the gym, still fasted. But as a pre-workout, I'm gonna have one of these rice cakes. Just a tiny little bit of carbohydrates. It's not gonna help that much, but it's just psychological. We made it to the gym. We actually drove here even though it's only like 100 meters away. My shoes are wet from the jogging, so I had to wear Crocs today. It's gonna be a full workout in Crocs. Gives you superpowers. Okay, let's talk about training. I am now doing a upper body workout, which means I'm hitting everything on my upper body. Now, if you wanna lose fat efficiently, you need to be hitting the gym because it will help you burn calories, and also it'll give you a afterburn effect, which means you burn calories after the workout is done. And most importantly, it will help you maintain muscle mass and lose fat instead of losing both muscle and fat. So I started off with pull-ups and did 3 sets of everything you're seeing here, about 10 to 15 repetitions on each exercise, a lot of supersets as you'll see in a minute to burn extra calories. Now, why I'm doing a upper and lower split is because that is going to help me burn the most calories, as the workouts tend to be a little bit longer, and also I'm hitting legs 3 times a week, which is really demanding. I'm actually supersetting my back with triceps. Since a lot of back exercises kind of engage your biceps secondarily, I really find it a lot more useful just to use the triceps on the superset because they're fresh, and that way you'll be able to put in a lot more effort. So the way you want to be training is really trying to take it to failure. This is not a heavy workout where you're trying to move as much weight as possible. You want to go as heavy as possible for the repetitions you want to go for. I recommend anywhere between 8 to 15. You guys do whatever you want, but make sure that when you reach the last rep that you cannot perform another one, and if it's too easy, you increase the weight. You can see that I'm using a lot of combinations between free weights and machines. When I'm doing a superset, I try to do one heavier, more difficult movement, superset it with more of a isolation exercise. You can see here that I'm doing a superset with the cable flies and bicep curls. In this case, the bicep curls, I'm doing the heavy one with 8 repetitions, and the cable flies are the easier one. As you can see now, I'm doing shoulders, so I'm not supersetting these, I'm just focusing on isolating them because shoulder is one of the muscle groups that I want to develop the most, as well as back. So usually I'll start with the most important muscle that I want to develop, so back, and then move on to shoulders. This time was a little bit different because I'm focusing on burning calories, not developing my muscles. And here's a little physique update. Day number 1, this is how I'm looking like. Definitely woke up leaner than the video you saw in the bathroom yesterday. Keep in mind that a lot of the weight that I gained during the week following the wedding is water weight because of all the fats and sodium that I consumed, but you can definitely see that I gained quite a bit of fat. I probably gained about 5 to 6 pounds of fat, and that is what I'm gonna lose. So this footage will be compared to on days number 3, 5, and 7, so you guys can see the progress in just 1 week. So make sure to stay tuned. So when I finished the gym, I went straight to the kitchen and prepared my post-workout stir fry, which consisted of 450 grams of mushrooms. These are actually really healthy, tasty, and packed with protein. And then I used a kale stir fry mixture that I found at the store, 300 grams of that, and that is gonna add a ton of volume to your meal and make it really full. And then lastly, I added the mock chicken, mix it all up, and then I throw some water in there. I don't use oil, especially when I'm cutting down, trying to lose fat as efficiently as possible. Remember, we're trying to keep our fat content very low. Then I just saute it for about 10 minutes, throw in some fresh garlic in there, a little bit of black pepper, and threw some more mushrooms that I had laying around, 115 grams of that, and 30 grams of chop suey sauce, and 40 milliliters of soy sauce. I put everything in the bowl and then added a little bit of ketchup and squeezed a bit of lemon juice on top of it just for the extra taste. Total calories come to 561 calories, 25 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 80 grams of protein, which is a lot. And that was a delicious meal. It is now 7 o'clock and it's time for the third workout session of the day. It's gonna be soccer or football training. So football training lasts anywhere between 1 hour and 15 to 1 hour and a half. So definitely gonna be interesting to see how I do on 3 hours of training per day. But I feel really good right now, no complaints at all. Energy levels are still high. So this is just day number 1, physical demands and the calories that I'm consuming. It's not gonna hit me until probably day number 4. No excuses, this is a good experiment to share with you guys. I thought they were gonna train inside, but it seems like they're all playing outside right now. And it's raining, so I won't be able to show you guys the training, but trust me, it's gonna be pretty tough. Okay, 1 hour and 15 of football / soccer training is done right now. How do I feel? Feel pretty good. It was intense, but that is the training done for today. It's 3 hours of training total. It really is a ton, especially considering that I'm on 1,800 calories. So, you know, a lot of people say that it's really hard to lose fat as opposed to gain weight. It really depends on the person. Some people just don't feel hungry, and when they go for a cut or a fat loss period, they just find it super easy to drop down in weight because they're not people who think about food all the time. I can be a person who eats like a monster, but at the same time, if I get into the habit of not eating that much and just fasting a little bit more, I can easily just switch off that crazy eating mentality and just be fine with very little calories. Time for the second meal of the day, taking advantage that it just stopped raining, and gonna go to Catherine's home garden. We're gonna try to find some kale, some other herbs to throw in the salad. This is the stuff that I'm not going to be counting towards my calories because it really doesn't weigh a lot, and salad is not going to get stored as fat no matter how much you eat. So I'm going to pick some, what is this, lettuce?
It's lettuce, coriander, spinach.
There is a huge difference between this salad that you pick from the garden compared to the ones you get in the store. Just the taste is a lot stronger.
And then some kale.
Yes, kale. I like your boots, Catherine.
I know, it's my brother's.
What is this called, this kind of grass?
I don't remember.
Got loads of herbs here.
That's like it has like a lemonade flavor.
Do you hallucinate from them?
What about some sugar snap peas?
Ooh, okay. You sure this is edible, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna all of a sudden turn into a cow or something.
No, that's fine.
So after picking the salad, I went to the kitchen and I chopped it up to smaller pieces, and then I went on to chop my vegetables, which will be 210 grams of tomato, 118 grams of red peppers, and 128 grams of cucumbers, again to add more volume to the meal. Then I had 124 grams of sweet corn, which is one single corn on the cob. Then the protein for the meal here is going to be pinto beans, 240 grams of that. Make sure to rinse it until all the bubbles are gone, not to scare away your friends and family with your disgusting farts. Added some balsamic vinegar, that is key for me on salads. Added the pinto beans to the bowl, and that is it. Really fresh, delicious garden greens. I really love this stuff. The total calories come to 469 calories, 82 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat only, and 21 grams of protein. Then since it was really late and I didn't want to eat right before going to bed, I prepared my next meal, which was 100 grams of oatmeal mixed with 300 milliliters of soy milk. You can also use almond milk or any milk of your choice, but I prefer soy as it's the highest protein content. And no, it will not lower your testosterone or give you man boobs. And then I added 20 grams of the new Viva Life flavor, the acai and blueberry one. You guys who have just recently tried it have given me awesome feedback, so thank you for supporting. And if you guys haven't tried it, the code is JB5 for a discount at checkout. Link is in the description box. And then I added one of my favorite spices, cardamom, which a lot of people here in Norway use for baking, particularly inside waffles. And then I added 400 grams of mixed berries, which is going to increase the volume of this meal by a lot and give you a lot of antioxidants. And then I throw the oatmeal on top, which is going to melt the berries underneath or give it the perfect consistency. So that is it. That was the last meal. 732 calories, 93 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fat, and 38 grams of protein, which puts us at the final for the day, 1,787 calories, 205 grams of carbs, 28 grams of fat, and 139 grams of protein. And those macros are perfect for an extreme fat loss week. Okay, I'm about to go to bed. It's pretty late right now. Day number 1 of the extreme fat loss went really well. I'm super pumped to see what the next week brings. Please make sure to like this video and comment below and share with your friends. Get them to subscribe if you find these videos helpful and informative. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you very soon. Peace out.